The summit, of course, was talking very much about security guarantees, but also stepping up European defence spending, also putting Ukraine in the strongest possible position ahead of any peace talks should they occur. But what Peter Mandelson, the UK ambassador to Washington, was saying on the American network ABC yesterday was there needed to be a radical reset of relations between President Zelensky and President Trump. And clearly one way of doing that, he suggested, was for Ukraine to commit to a ceasefire and defy the Russians to follow suit. There seems to be no sense at all that President Zelensky is interested in that without security guarantees. And this morning, the Armed Forces Minister, Luke Pollard, on the BBC made it very clear that this was not something which he saw as government policy. In other words, it sounded as though Lord Mandelson was speaking without the authority of the government here. It still remains to be seen what happens next, though, because the one word that anyone in government seems to be saying to me this morning is fluid. The situation is very fluid. So will Keir Starmer talk to Donald Trump again quite soon? Will he join a summit of European leaders for further discussions on Thursday in Brussels? These questions still remain open. But as far as we are aware, from Luke Pollard's contribution this morning, the government minister who's been on the airwaves, not only was he putting some distance between the government's position and what Lord Mandelson was saying over the weekend, but he was also making it very clear that the US still had to remain involved, that for credible security guarantees, effectively, to prevent or deter any future Russian aggression, there had to be some American backup, whether that's air defences, whether it's intelligence, whether it's logistics, not boots on the ground. Europe would lead on that front, but he still wanted these US